Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode here on ESGNet. We're back here for some more Highland Scotties action here in the Highland Scotties Team Builder Dynasty, episode 79. And today we are here in Manhattan, Kansas, aka the smallest Big Apple in the state of Kansas here in Manhattan. And we got a big game here coming up today. As you take a look there, the Big 12 North standings, Highland is 7-0 overall, but 3-0 in conference. As for the Kansas State Wildcats, they are 1-2 in Big 12 play, but 3-4 for the season. So they're just a game below 500. Take a look at their stats here. Kansas State has not been like Kansas State in years past, with a great offense and even spectacular defense supporting their offense. This year it's been kind of loosey-goosey here, as they're trying to get themselves back into that predominant role here in the Big 12. And we'll try to see if we can try to throw some interference here. As you take a look, we're the heavy favorite in this one here this week, as we're still number 3 in the nation. And this one, we got a pretty good defense here. You got a good offense for Kansas. You can't really say too much about the Kansas offense, but they do have a decent, great rushing offense here this season. So rushing is going to be really key to stop here for the Highland Scotties in this game. Other than that, we pretty much can try to run the table here and just try to do the same thing, or at least try to do something similar to what we did last week against Kansas at home there on our field. So, but Kansas State, they're not a team that we can we can't really treat them like Kansas, because they are a good football squad. They do have a great football program there, and even though they're having an off year here, this could be the game that could really turn things around for them, especially against a ranked opponent like us, who are currently number 3 in the nation. Notre Dame and Florida State, of course, hold on to those white knuckle gloving those 2 positions there, as we have been number 3 for the last couple of weeks. Take a look at some of the people that dropped out: Northern Illinois and University of Central Florida dropped out of the top 25 this week. Now Kansas, you see they got quite a few guys 90 plus. They got Rogers, who's a CB, who's 94 overall. Huggins at 90 as a defensive tackle. Payne at defensive end. So you got 2 good defensive interior tackle, interior and an exterior offensive or defensive line there that can really do some damage. Now Greg Fox is their QB, and he will not be in today's game, as he is still out on injury. And there you see his numbers there. He's a quarterback that could definitely do some damage there to us. The junior red shirt there, 6'2", 208. So I can't remember exactly what their name of their backup QB is, but he has got some talent just as well there. We'll have to see how he is in action. Don't know too much about him, but we'll see what he can do here today against us. As you see, Eli Huggins, and really truly, I'm worried more about their defense, especially their interior. Our running game's been working for us here in the last couple of weeks. Last week we had, I believe, I looked at my stats. We did actually have Alexander and Davison both have at least a 100-yard game this season, and I believe Davison had his second just last week against Kansas. So we'll try to see if we can have another guy have 100-game rushing. Of course, not to mention our QB. He's won 100 yards rushing this season already too. There in that game against West Virginia just 2 weeks ago. But we'll see here. We'll see this a nice run here. Like I said, we have to stop the run here, as Jamal Tompkins gets an 11-yard carry there for a first down. The QB, Gary Covington, I don't know too much about him, but he throws there to Hayes. And Haynes gets a 4-yard reception for the first down. Now, they've been running somewhat, at least at this point here in the game, start of this game, they will be running some no huddle here against us from time to time. As Sydney there, Covington just cannot complete that pass. And it's going to put him at a 4th and 6. As Jasper Reed, there you see his numbers last week, 15 of 21, 340, 4 touchdowns. Of course, did have that 1 interception. He is definitely the NCAA leader right now in touchdowns and also in interceptions this season. So he's having a bit of a rough year. He is only a junior red shirt here, so next year he can get better. But we'll see if we'll try to reduce the number of interceptions here today, as this is a packed house here at Bill Snyder Family Stadium today here in Manhattan. A beautiful day as McGrew there gets the tackle there on Alexander for a somewhat of a gain there on the play. Go ahead now to a 3rd and 4. Let's see what Reed's going to do here. He's calling audible here as he doesn't feel comfortable with the defense he is reading right now, but we'll see Reed here. Oh, good stop there from Joe Gunn as he puts up his guns up there and deflects the pass there, and that's going to force us to punt the ball here on a 4th and 4, and we'll see if Coach Teddy Bonds is going to do that, and he does. So they get field position now here on their own 28-yard line here. Covington drops back here. He's looking back here. Throws this one there to Gathers as Kevin Gathers gets a 13-yard reception for a 1st down. Again, no huddle here for Kansas State as they have been watching other teams that have been facing against us using this. And like I said, this has not been a good year there for teams trying to use that against us because if anything, that's going to hurt them more so than us. As Weaver gets the tackle there. Now we'll see Goodwater here. Gets a nice reception for a gain of 7 on the play. Puts it his 1st and 10 here for the Kansas State Wildcats. Wildcats now in no huddle once again here. Man in motion. It's Covington here. Drops back here. Throws this one there quickly to Haynes. Haynes, I should say. And Haynes gets the catch for about a gain of 5 on the play. So we'll go now to a 2nd and 5. There you see again, they're calling no huddle. Man in motion now for Kansas State. As Covington hands off there to Pendleton. Pendleton here trying to get out of the backfield. He does so as he gets 6 yards on that rush. And a new set of downs there for Kansas State. As again, they run no huddle here. 1st and 10 here. Covington drops back here. Throws a quick pass there, but it's going to be stopped by DeSantos. Nice deflection there from him. It's going to make it now a 2nd and 10. So we go now to a 2nd and 10 here. Man in motion here for Kansas State. Covington drops back in the pocket. Veers out of the pocket there some. And is stopped there for a nice sack there from Olsen, who gets his 1st sack of the day there. As I believe he is now, 11 now for the season here for the Highland Scotties. As we go now to a 3rd and 16. And, of course, this is a pass situation here, so we'll see how well our secondary does here today. They've been doing very well here lately in a lot of games here when it comes to passing situations here. And there you see a catch there, 8 yards for Brett Smith, but not enough to get the 1st down. So we'll see a field goal opportunity here for Kansas State here. We'll see if they can get this one here. This is about a 45-yarder, and he gets in there, and it is good. No problem there for them as they kick that one up there. And you see final score between Texas and Oklahoma State, 36-17. Texas started going on a winning trend here now, 5-3 here. After they've been having some pretty tough games here, they've lost. Actually, pretty tough close games here that they ended up losing to. Now 1st and 10 here for Reed, as we'll see this one takes off. He's going to run this one himself. He's going to get near the 40 there for the 1st down. A nice 13-yard carry for Reed, and that's one of the things that Coach Teddy Bonds was saying during this week, during the press conference there. He said that, hey, Reed's got to learn how to watch where he throws to, not to mention, if he gets in a jam, he needs to learn how just to scramble out of it and get down the field and get some positive yards there, and that's one of the plays, especially like the play actions here. You'll see him, they like to run quite often. As we'll see now 2nd and 10 here for the Highland Scotties. Play action here from Reed. Reed throws this one up there to Ramirez. Ramirez gets the catch. Ramirez just bulldozes the defender and then gets tripped up. He gets 30 yards on that reception, and that puts us a 1st down. Take a look here at this hit here. We'll see what the show here from Ramirez. Ramirez just puts his shoulder pad down, just drills the kid. Nice hustle there from him. And that puts a 1st down here now as Kansas State leads this one 3-0. 3:07 left here in the 1st quarter. Number 3, Highland trailing here. And we'll see how long the trail is. We'll see a deep pass there. That's going to be intercepted there by Parks. And Parks gets out of bounds. Nice catch there from him. Jasper Reed throws his interception here. I believe this is interception number 16 for him this season. as the Highland Scotties now back on defense here now. And Kansas State now has the momentum now. They can try to put some points on the board. As Pendleton here runs out of the backfield there, and he only gains 2 on the carry. We'll see now what Highland can do here on defense. 2nd and 8. Covington here drops back here, throws this one there to Dunn. Dunn gets the catch, and he'll get 4 yards on the reception. As again, they call a quick no huddle. 3rd and 4 now here for Kansas State. Highland trying their best to get this team off the field here. Covington here drops back here, throws this one to Dunn. Dunn breaks a tackle, and Dunn's now taking off for greener pastures here as he gets down to the midfield. 22 yards on the reception. 1st and 10 for Kansas State. Looks like the defense is in a little trouble right now here against this Kansas State offense. As we'll see Covington here throws this one there. That one's going to veer off. And no pass there. I don't know who that was intended for. There were 2 jerseys, 2 purple people eaters jerseys over there. Waterman and Haynes. But we'll see here, or I should say Goodman and Haynes. But there you see, Haynes gets a 4-yard reception. That's his 4th catch of the day. Now 21 yards here. As you take a look at getting the defense there. So far, Kansas State's been doing a good job here defensively against this Highland offense. So we'll get back on offense here now after K-State had to do a quick punt here. We'll see now 1st and 10 here. Quick pass there to Ramirez on the play action. 12 yards on the reception as he's able to keep his foot in bounds. There you see the total yards so far here. Kansas State has 88. We have 60. 1st and 10. Hand this one off to Alexander, and Alexander gets about 3. Roughly 3 yards on that carry there. Not too bad there from him as he gets a 2nd and 7. So now 2nd and 7 here. Just 51 seconds left here in the 1st quarter. We'll see Reed now drops back in the pocket here. Reed drops up, throws this one up there to Godfrey. Godfrey trying to run this one here, and that's going to be a great catch for Chad Godfrey as he gets 25 yards on the reception. Now, if you remember, Reed was looked at by Kansas State, and at the last minute, Highland took him at the last 2 weeks of the season, and it was able to sign him. So imagine what he would look like in purple if he was able to, if we didn't, at the last minute take off and sign him to a scholarship there. Reed, of course, is not far from here. He's from Kansas City, Kansas. We'll see now 2nd and 2nd and 2, and that pass just gets away as there's nice pressure there from the defense there on the QB. 3rd and 2 here, just 5 seconds left here in this 1st quarter. Kansas State leading this one by 3. Hand this one off to Alexander. Alexander bounces out from the inside, goes back on the outside there for a run and gets the 1st down marker. And he gets enough yards there for the 1st down. Go down to the 2nd quarter here. Kansas State still on defense. Highland still on offense. We'll see the number 3 team in the nation here having a little struggle here now with Kansas State here in the 1st quarter. Have not scored yet. Reed here drops back, fires those with Ramirez. Ramirez breaks a tackle before he finally gets wrapped up by his legs. And that's a 22-yard reception for the 1st down. Kansas State has 5 1st downs here. We have 6. It was a close game here offensively. As we'll see here, a little in motion there. Maybe try to get him into the end zone here. We'll see what they can do. 1st and goal. Play clock running down to 6. Reed drops back here. Reed looking for a pass here. Throws one up there to Godfrey. And Godfrey can't hold on to it as it's going to be dropped. So we go now to a 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal here. Looks like we could go for another pass situation here as Reed drops back in the pocket. Reed looks back, finds Godfrey, and gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Scotties. And that is touchdown number 11 for Chad Godfrey as he is leading the team in touchdown receptions. And a great catch there from him, the sophomore, the true sophomore, stepping up here and showing off what he can do this season. Now 7-3 now here as Highland has the lead. And we'll see there a nice run there from Corey Pendleton as he comes out of the backfield there for a gain of 8. No huddle now here for Kansas State. A steal here in this one. And they're trailing now here. We'll see Covington here, play action here. Covington throws this one there quickly to Haynes. And Haynes gets the catch, but he is drilled, holds on to it. But does hold on to it enough there for the first down. So again, no huddle here for the Highland Scotties, against the Highland Scotties here, trying to make sure they'll get the right defensive personnel in there. As they know they're short-handed here this season. But not too many people with, especially not too many players with a lot of experience here. We see now 2nd and 10 here for the Highland for the Kansas State Wildcats. And we'll see a stop there, a fumble there, but they recover it. And Haynes is the one recovering that. I believe Pilton dropped the football, but he got lucky as one of his receivers noticed it and picked up the football and tried to advance it himself. 3rd and 2. Covington now throws up the middle there to Dunn, and Dunn is pulled down by Fowler. As Fowler gets the nice stop there, a nice wrap up, but not enough to get the stop for the first, not enough to stop him from getting the first, as he does get the first there near midfield. 1st and 10 here, 6:24 left here in the second quarter. We'll see Covington here trying to get out of that mess there, but enough of white shirts get there on time to get to him for the sack. So lost 2 yards on the play there. 6 minutes left here in the second quarter. Covington drops back here after the snap, throws him up to Smith, and Smith holds on to it for a 22-yard reception. That's a first down there for the Highland Scotties. Or excuse me, for the Kansas State Wildcats. So the Purple People Eaters now have 1st and 10. We'll see what they're going to do here. They have Graham in motion here. And we'll see a handoff there to Pilton. Pilton there will go ahead and get a gain of about 4 on the play. Making it now 2nd and 5. So we'll see here. We'll see what they're going to do here. They're probably going to make a pass attempt here. No, they're going to go ahead and keep it on the ground as DeSantos and company there try to get to Pilton, but it's too late as he does find the first down marker and gets the first down for a new set of downs. Highland Scotties having a really tough time here in the red zone here, but we'll see a penalty being called. It's a flag, and it's a false start on the offense. Wow, that's you don't see that too often here. Computer getting that called, but they do. So now 1st and 10, or excuse me, 1st and goal here. Now ball on the 10-yard line. As we'll see Covington here now drops back in the pocket here, throws this one up there. That's going to be almost picked off there by Sanders as he gets a nice deflection. This is his now 3rd straight game. I think he's now had at least a deflection here in the game. We'll see a pass there deep to Haynes as he gets the back of the end zone. 11 yards on that reception. Touchdown, Wildcats. And now they take a 3-point lead here in this one if the extra point is good. And with 5:22 left here, we'll see what the Highland Scotties can do now to try to get back in this game. At least somebody's playing some football here compared to last week, where we only gave up 3 points to Kansas. And Kansas, I mean, they were running so many different types of plays. They still just couldn't get down the field. They actually couldn't even, I think they only got down across the 50, I think, once in the game. 1st and 10 here. You might correct me on that, but 1st and 10 now for the Highland Scotties as Davison tries to run out of the backfield there. Nice stop there from Anthony Payne for a loss of 5 on the play. As Davison there just gets brutalized there in the backfield. They did a great job there busting through that young offensive line that we have. 2nd and 15. We'll see now Reed drops back here. He's going to scramble off to the right-hand side. Throws this one to Little. Little gets the catch. Oh! Little gets the catch and gets hit drilled hard there, but holds on to the football. So now 1st and 10 here for the Highland Scotties. Scotties QB Reed drops back here, fires this one up to Ramirez. Ramirez gets the catch, and Ramirez gets a nice 21-yard reception near midfield. 1st and 10 here for the Scotties, as they could possibly go for another deep pass here. As Reed now hands off to Alexander instead, and gets a nice 2-yard carry there for a 2nd and 8 as they cross the 50 now in Wildcat territory. 2nd and 8. We'll see what they can do with 3:28 left here. As you'll see, Reed here drops back here, fires there, finds Ramirez, the tight end, his favorite target, and gets there into the end zone there. Just 5 yards shy of the touchdown. Nice catch there from Ramirez as he gets in there for a nice first down. Great pass there, great catch to Ramirez, and great pass from Reed. First and goal now, just 3:03 left here in the quarter. We'll see a pass up the middle there to Little, but Little cannot hold on to it. And so we have to try to see what we can do now on second and goal. So now we go on second and goal here for the Highland Scotties. Robinson and I believe Stone on the on your left-hand side there. See a quick pass here maybe. We'll see Reed here runs this one here. He's going to keep running here and gets into the end zone. And that is a rushing touchdown there from Jasper Reed. Nice job there from Jasper Reed as he gets his second rushing touchdown this season. He had his first one last week against Kansas, and this week is his second one here this season. As we take a look here, we could see an upset here. Miami leading against Florida State 20-14. Florida State currently undefeated this season, 7-0. Could Miami do it? Could they knock off Florida State? We'll have to keep watch on that game there. As we'll see now, 1st and 10 from Kansas State. And Pendleton there, run on that one, only getting 5 on the play. It's 14-10 here with just 2:42 left here in the second quarter. This one here in Manhattan, Kansas is, you see a nice run there for Covington as Moore brings them down. That's a 2-yard rush there from Covington. As we'll see another no huddle here from Kansas State. It's the QB trying to get his team back on the line here. 3rd and 3. We'll see what Kansas State's going to do here. Could be a pass play here in this situation. No, it's going to be a running play, and the defense does a great job in penetrating that offensive line there and looking for that sack or that stop there. Nice tackle for loss there from Boyd Starks. As we get the ball back after the punt here, we get the ball back on our own 20 or our own 30-yard line. Reed chucks this one up there to Ramirez, and this is a deep pass. Nice job there, 33 yards on that reception to Reed, or from Reed to Ramirez. Minute 4 left here in this first half. Reed now drops back here. He is looking for a deep pass there. He's going to throw this one up to Robinson. And Aaron Robinson, just a great treasure there for us. He's one of our second-string wide receivers, and he's been stepping up here. He might be one of our top wide receivers next season. As you see there, a nice run there from Alexander, getting 5 on the play. And Aaron Robinson actually made some good. He had a really nice deep touchdown pass. I think I believe it was the West Virginia game just a couple weeks ago. Alexander now has a carry here. He's trying to run this one up there, but he's going to be stopped just at the 1-yard mark there as he gets now a 1st and goal here for the Highland Scotties. 32 seconds left. Highland did burn 1 timeout on this drive. We'll see what they'll do here as they keep the clock moving now, 24 seconds. And, of course, there's a 10-second delay between the time clock and the game clock. Or I should say the play clock and the game clock there. And we'll see what they're going to do here. They're going to hand this off to Alexander. Alexander gets a good block there on the outside there for that 1-yard touchdown. And he gets in there in the end zone. Nice job there from Perry Alexander, as that is the rush touchdown number 6 for him. As he and the Skies now, take a look here, just 5 seconds left here in the first half in that game between Miami and Florida. It is 20-17. As we'll see there, some of the numbers there. Pretty good game there. I'm really cross my fingers here, but I'm hoping Miami will take that, get that victory there against Florida State. So we'll see here, just 6 seconds left here for Kansas State. We'll see with 2nd and 2, Covington here, maybe try and go for a deep pass here. No, he's going to get swallowed up in the backfield for a loss of 8. And that is how the first half is going to end, as Highland leads this one 21-10 today. What a nice lead here going into the half, and nice momentum for the Highland Scotties as we go into halftime here. What a first half this has been, and I'm only thinking that the second half is just going to be just as juicy as this first half. So Reed really stepping up to the plate here. You know, he did have that 1 interception that Parks picked off there earlier, but nonetheless here, Highland Scotties have been on key here. Of course, we did give up that nice touchdown pass there to Haynes earlier in the first half. But hey, you got to give up some to get some. And that's the case here today. As the Highland Scotties defensively, they are really showing up, you guys. This is probably by far this I almost say this is probably the best defense we've had this season, with as little help, and especially when I say help, I mean experience wise, that we've had and since we started this series here. So this defense is something pretty special this year, I think. And I'm only hoping that this is not just the beginning. I hope this is I hope this is the beginning. I hope this is not the end, because hopefully we get to the playoff, or not playoffs, but to the postseason in the bowl game. Regardless of what bowl game we're in, if we're in the national championship or not, I hope we can just really show the world and the college football world that we are a team that we can pretty much do anything with as little as we have this season. As we take a look here to start the second half here, and Davison gets a nice run here. Davison going down the sidelines here. He is finally going to get wrapped up near the 50. Nice run there for him as he gets 24 on the carry. He has now 2 carries for 19 yards, I believe. So nice run there to start off the second half here, as we go down to a 1st and 10 here for Highland. As there's 8 seconds left on the play clock here, we'll see Davison here try to get out of the backfield, and he'll get a gain of 2 on the play. As they look like they're going to start off this second half here with utilizing the running game, which is very important. We have not ran too much here in this ball game here today, even though Kansas State, I should say, is really good at defending the run. We just gotta try we gotta poke the bear and see what the bear can do to us. If we want to, especially keep this lead where it's at, we can't be throwing too much, because Reed, he starts getting being a lot of kind of Brett Favre on us, and throwing unnecessary throws when he doesn't really need to. As Reed now going ahead and scramble here, he's going to run there, and like I said, that's what he needs to be doing there if the play breaks down. Unfortunately, that does not go anywhere, but Coach Teddy Bond says, you know what, go for it. So 4th and 3 now here for the Highland Scotties. We'll see what they can do now. All right, so we'll see the pass here thrown up there to Little. Little gets the catch, and he does get the first down for the 4 yards they needed for the first down. 1st and 10 now here. Kansas State still on defense here, trying to get this Highland Scotties team off the field, as Alexander runs this one up the middle, and a nice run there from him as he gets about 5 on the play there for a 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5 here, 21-10. Highland leads this one here, number 3 team in the nation, having a little tough time here against Kansas State. We'll see a pass up the middle there to Little, and that is a nice reception there. 15 yards on the reception. Nice catch there from Little, as he is trying his best to make an impact here in today's game. Go now to a 1st and 10. New set of downs here. Reed here goes off to the right-hand side, looking for a deep pass there. Finds this one to Little, but Little cannot hold on to it. I was really surprised that the defender did not put his hands out there or even intercepted there on that play. So now 2nd and 10. See Jackson in motion there for the Highland Scotties. We'll see a handoff there to Davison. Davison here gets a nice little run. Davison gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Scotties. That's a 15-yard run there. Nice run there for Matt Davison. And that is Matt Davison's 8th rushing touchdown this season. As that puts us, again, extends the lead now 28-10 here today. As you see there, Coach Teddy Bonds loves seeing that from his halfback here. And they'll see, especially last year when Matt was really having a great year, his first time starting. As Moore picks this one off there from Covington. Moore taking this back for interception, and he does for a pick 6. Great job there. As now we stack the deck now here. Daniel Moore, middle linebacker. Like I said, I've been saying his name quite often here lately. And this kid does a great job reading the quarterback's eyes and watching him like a hawk, as he's becoming a ball hawk here, and he gets this one in there for a touchdown. Nice play there. Defense helping us out in scoring. It's now 35-10 with 4:08 left here in the third quarter. So you see Jasper Reed's half so far here. Let's see if he can get better as we see Covington now back out here for Kansas State as he overthrows this one there. As he's having a 14-22 day here. We'll see he already has one touchdown in the end zone. We'll see now 2nd and 10. Covington throws this one up there, and oh my goodness, almost another interception. This time almost from Reggie Owen, who have not seen him catch any interceptions here as of late. As we'll see another pass now to Haynes from Covington, and that is a great catch there, but not enough to get the first down as they will be forced to punt. And speaking of punting here, why are we showing this? Well, we're about to show you why. Look at this, 4th and 3. Davison in the backfield here. Davison gets some good blocking here. He could, if he just had another block to pick up. There you see, breaks a tackle. Look at him, just keep his feet moving and keep him churning. And if he would have another good block or two, he would have been gone. But we see the receiving team gets called for clipping. That is Chris McCall. Shame on you, Mr. McCall. And that is going to put them back some here near their own 25-yard line. So now 1st and 10 here. 4 seconds left on the play clock. We hand this one off to Alexander. Alexander breaks a tackle, gets around the defender, and gets 6 yards on the carry as he is getting close to 40 yards here in today's game. Of course, he has 1 rushing touchdown. We'll try to see if we can get some more yards out of him here today, especially in the second half. 35-10. 3rd and 4 now here for the Scotties as Reed drops back in the pocket here. Reed says, no, I'm going to call my own number instead, and he does, and he slides, and he gets enough there for the first. Nice hustle there from the QB from Kansas City, Kansas, doing some work here today. 1st and 10, ball near the 40-yard line here in Highland Scotties territory. As you see, Reed drops back to the left-hand side, throws one up there to Godfrey. Godfrey holds on to it with 1 foot, keeps his foot in bounds, and gets the catch for the first. Nice job there from Godfrey, who's been doing a great job here receiving here this season, as just like last year when he was just a freshman, just a true freshman at that, stepping up to the play in the receiving core there. As you see Jasper Reed try to get rid of that football there. He does with an incomplete pass. Could not find anybody there on that play. 2nd and 10 now here for the Highland Scotties. As we'll see, Reed drops back here. A quick pass there to Little. Brings it down there, and that is going to be just shy of the first down marker. As we'll now go to a 3rd and 1 now. As I really wish they gave us that forward progress there on that play, but they did not. So now we go for a 3rd down. 3rd and 1. Alexander gets there, and he gets enough there for the first. As he gets about a gain of 4 on the play. A new set of downs for the Highland Scotties. So we go now to a 1st and 10 here for the Scotties. As we'll hand off this to Alexander. Alexander's going to run this one, and he's going to get stopped. And for just a gain of 2 on the play. So now we'll go to a 2nd and 8. All right, Scotty's trying to extend his lead here now, 35-10. As you see, a flag is up here, but Little does not get the catch. But there's a flag, and we'll see who this is on. And it's on the defense. And it looks like it's going to be offsides. Wow. From Marcez Cox there. So that's not a call I've seen too often here in the game, but nonetheless, we'll get 5 yards now here. So we'll go ahead and accept that. 2nd and 3. Pass there to Little. Little gets the catch, and he's inside the 5. That's another first down here for the Highland Scotties with 9 seconds left. And that'll be it for the 3rd quarter. So we now go to the 4th final quarter here in this one. And we'll see what Highland's going to do here. See if we get a quick pass now from Reed to maybe Little here. We'll see Reed here drops back, fires this one, and no! It's going to be picked off by Rogers, who comes out of nowhere. Take a look at this. Oh, he was just baiting us there the whole time. He was waiting perfectly there for him to throw that, because I was trying to throw in the back of the end zone, but he just leaps out there and gets the interception. So nice job there defensively for Kansas State. As Pendleton gets brought down, or excuse me, not Pendleton, Covington gets brought down hard. Loss of 4 on the play. Move on now to a 2nd and 14, and we'll see Miller almost had Covington there on that tackle, but we'll see Corey Pendleton there. He'll make a nice run there, and now they'll go to a 3rd and 8. So now they're going to try to convert here on this 3rd down. Let's see if they can do so here, as they have 7:15 left here in this quarter. Covington here throws this one up there. He gets a hold of Haynes. Haynes gets the catch and is brought down there. And he already has the 1st down, as they'll go ahead and move the chains. We're going now here to a 1st and 10 here for the Highland Scotties. Or excuse me, for the Wildcats there, as they throw a quick screen pass there. Weaver, knocks down Pendleton, and there you see a scramble for the ball. Weaver gets the ball, recovers it, and now gives us great field position now offensively for the Highland Scotties offense. Man, we'll talk about a hit here. Take a look. Boom. Knocks him down. Just shoves him down like a little kid trying to steal a kid's piece of candy. And there you see the big boy there, Weaver, makes up a play here. Nice job there defensively. Helps us out. And that is going to put us now in good field position. So now 1st and 10 here for Reed. Reed looks, and Reed try to get rid of that football there, but he gets tripped up on that shoestring tackle by, again, Anthony Payne, who's been on the quarterback sites here, been in the quarterback sites for quite some time now in this game. Reed, oh my goodness, good stop. Good snap count there from Payne again, as he gets his 2nd sack in a row here. Reads that snap count for the quarterback in there, and just without no problem there, just walks right by our offensive line there. Gets to our quarterback for another sack. So we go now 3rd and 20. We'll see what Reed can do here now, as he's been already hit twice now by this defensive line. And we'll see what he'll do here in this play action here. Reed drops back here, fires, throws one deep. It's going to get picked up by Parks again in the end zone, and that's going to be a touchback now for Kansas State, as Kansas State will get it back on their own 20-yard line. What a brutal drive here on Reed in this one. 1st and 10 now here. Kansas State look like they're trying to come back here. It's Pendleton there, gets around DeSantos, but Moore brings him down, and he gets a gain of 12 on the play as they get a new set of downs. 3 catches now, 16 yards for Corey Covington, as they're trying to get now their halfback involved in the passing game here. 35-10, a lot of work still for Kansas State to do if they want to try to get back in this one. We'll see now 1st and 10. Covington drops back here. He's going to get brought down by Miller. And that's a nice sack there as we slow him down. Jason Miller, 1st sack of the day here for him. As we go on now to a 2nd and 12. Covington here drops back, throws this quick pass there to Pendleton. Pendleton trying to get out of the backfield here, but Reggie Owens says, no, you're not going that far off, as he only gives him a gain of 3. 3rd and 8 now for Kansas State here. 4:50 left here in the 4th quarter. We'll see a deep pass there, and Sanders almost had it. He almost had an interception, his 2nd deflection of the day's game, and we get the ball back after a punt. We go now 1st and here. Reed here. Don't have to do too much here now, as Reed trying to get maybe that yardage back that he lost from earlier, but a good hit there from the defense, and Reed able to pop right back up and get the 1st down. So we go now to a 1st and 10 here. 4:20 left here in the 4th quarter. Reed drops back in the pocket here. Reed gets hit as he throws. Ramirez gets the catch, and that's a 20-yard reception for a 1st down for the Highland Scotties. Scotties don't necessarily have to score here, but Coach Tate Bonds would like the ball to be moved around and moved in a positive direction here. See Reed now gets a good block. Reed getting pushed out near the 25 there in K-State territory. Reed now has 60 yards on the ground here today. We go now to a 1st and 10 here after that big run there from Reed. Reed drops back here in the pocket, looks up, fires, throws this one up there. That is going to go to Stone. And Aaron Stone there gets a 17-yard reception. Look at that hit. And look at Stone right there, gets sandwiched there between those 3 defenders, but is able to hold on to the football. Nice play there from him, as we're now 4 for 5 here in the red zone here today. As we go now, see Godfrey in motion now here for Highland Scotties. As the play clock's running down to 8. Reed looking here. He looks like he's going to find Little, and this time he does in the front of the end zone there. Touchdown, Highland. And that is touchdown number, I believe this is his second in the game here today. No, it's his first one of the day here today against Kansas State. It's touchdown number 10 there for Little. His second touchdown in 2 games. And there you see the final score. Florida State able to hold on, come back and win this one 37-34. I thought this was going to be their week, that they were going to fall, and that is not the case. So we see a flag now on the field here. We'll see who this is on. Might be on Highland, as it's going to be a encroachment there. A 5-yard penalty puts them now 1st and 5 for Kansas State. So now we'll see 1st and 5 here. Covington here, drops back here, throws one there to Dunn, and that's a nice stop from our defense there. As Dunn really does not go anywhere there on that play. And actually, I think he loses a yard on that one. Shaden Weaver, a nice tackle there, his 3rd tackle for loss here today. Covington now here, drops back in the pocket, scrambles off to the right-hand side. Olsen's right there for him, waiting for him like, hello. Nice sack there, 3rd sack of the day there for Olsen. And there you see, look at this play, look at her, just like, you're not going to go nowhere. I got you right here, buddy. You're going to be right here. This is your seat. And nice play there from Olsen. Puts it now Kansas State at a 3rd and 12. So 3rd and 12 now here. Scoreboard, of course, tells it all. 42-10. Covington here drops back, throws this one there. That's going to be short. No one's going to get to that one. And a nice job there of putting pressure on him to throw that one away. We get the ball here on the punt, and we'll see what we can do here with Davison. As Davison is going to run this one, stays on the inside there, those inside seams, and that's going to be a nice run there for him. So now 1st and 10, 2:04 left here in the 4th quarter. Alexander now getting some good blocking, just trying to get these halfbacks, the legs just running wild here. As they run this one there, that's going to be a nice run there for him. As we go and get 6 yards on that carry. Now 2nd and 4. Again, don't have to score here. Just need to milk the clock as much as we possibly can. But Reed here drops back. He wants to throw. Those are the one that is Jackson. And Jackson inside the 20 of the Kansas State Wildcats. They want to put something on these Kansas State Wildcats. They feel like at least talking to Reed, and they say they feel like they're the redheaded step kids of the Kansas college football scene. And they want to make a statement here. As you'll see, Reed throws this one up there. That's to Ramirez. And Ramirez gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Highland. And Ramirez gets into the touchdown there, making it now 49-10. And the crowd is booing as Ramirez now has his 9th touchdown reception of the season, his first one of today. And take a look here at the defense there. Jeez. Tough day here for Kansas State. As for Highland, they've been stepping up here now. And both on offense and defense. We'll see now with just 1:13 left. Pendleton here trying to run on the backfield there. Not much they can do. Even if they do score, they still have, of course, not mathematically don't have enough time to catch up. But they want to try to put something on the board here, show what they can do here against this team. And of course, we'll see these guys next year. They'll be at they're at the Kensington Stadium there when we host them next season. As you see Dunn there getting a 10-yard reception. This is pretty much over here. All Kansas State really trying to do right now is just trying to move the ball here, trying to run some no huddle, and try to keep this defense, trying to wear this defense out here. As Covington throws this one up there. That one's going to be thrown away, and it's going to make it now a 2nd and 10. As we take a look here at 2nd and 10, just 46 seconds left here. Covington drops back here, throws his little screen pass there to Dunn. The Santos there on the tackle, and does not really go anywhere on that play. 3rd and 9, just 25 seconds left here. Covington here throwing this one up there to Goodwater. And that is going to be no catch there. It goes out of bounds. And that's pretty much it for this ball game. So Highland takes a nice victory here. You see the player of the game there, 20-29, and several other numbers there on the score line. But Highland wins this one, 49-10 is your final score. As like I said, read your player of the game, 20-29, 391, 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, unfortunately, and 2 sacks. He has now 35 touchdowns for the season and 18 interceptions there also, leading in both of those categories here in NCAA Division I football. So a great time here in Manhattan. We showed what we can do here against this powerhouse, former powerhouse of a football squad here. But like I said, they'll definitely be back next year. I can see them coming back and getting a nice revenge game over us here. They're on our home turf, so we have to watch out for that next year. But nonetheless, we can celebrate now because we beat both Kansas teams now, again for the second straight year in a row. This time it actually means something because we're both all three of us are in the Big 12 now, and it puts a lot more weight onto it. So there you see the final score, 558 yards total offense there from us. There you see passing yards, 391. Rushing wise, I think about 167, I think it was. There you see interceptions. Yeah, we have 3 of those. Unfortunately, I don't know what I'm going to do with Reed there. I've been trying, like I said, if the plays break down, I've been trying to move him around, move him out of there. But he just, I don't know, he has a tough get up and go sometimes. As for Perry, there you see 15 carries for 54 yards, a touchdown. Reed also had a touchdown, 9 carries for 60 yards, and Davison had 7 carries for 53 yards and a touchdown. Ramirez had 200 yards even with 8 receptions and 1 score. Little had 6 receptions, 76 yards in the score. Godfrey also had a score for 3 catches for 48. He was a little quiet there towards the second half there. But we'll see what he can do next week when I believe we're playing against Iowa State, and that is a home game. So we'll see how he does next week. But this week, a little quiet. There you see Shane Weaver. Had the most tackles. He had 8 tackles there for him. He was one of our stars there on defensive side. 8 tackles, 3 tackles for loss. Fowler had 6 tackles. Olsen had 4 tackles, 3 tackles for loss, 3 sacks. Stark also had 2 sacks, 3 tackles for loss, and 4 sacks. Or excuse me, 4 tackles. Of course, Moore, he had 3 tackles, an interception, and a touchdown that he took back. Nice job. And so Miller had a tackle for loss, and a sack. And of course, you're looking at some of the numbers there for Kansas State. Covington, 23 of 36. 178, a touchdown and an interception. He completed 63% of his passes. He was sacked 6 times in that game. So we did a good job there. Even though he's a second string guy, he's 81 overall. He's a junior redshirt. I see him coming back next year to try to prove a point or make a point, especially to us as the new kids on the block there in the Big 12. As for Pendleton, you see 10 carries for 49 yards, if I can read correctly. And then Tompkins, he only had that 1 carry for 11 yards. That was it for him. That was during I think it was that was the first play of the game, and we had not seen him since then. So I don't know what the deal was. I don't know if he got hurt or whatever, but not seen that much from him. And then you see Parks had the most tackles in the game there for Kansas State. Payne had the most tackle for loss. And we'll take a look at the sacks here in just a bit. Anthony Payne, he really did he was a bit of a pain. Especially those 2 sacks in a row. It was the only 2 sacks they got on us. He did a number on Reed there in that drive, and that was, after a while, now looking back, I kind of should have just kind of said, okay, let's try to throw something that is more reasonable, a reasonable pass to make, and that was not the case when I did that. So I figured, I'm like, okay, they're not going to expect a deep pass, after the runs and the short passes or the mid-range, minimum mid-range passes I was trying to do there. But yeah, that was not the case. They did a good job there defensively. Like I said, I should have not. I kind of underestimated their defense, but otherwise I shouldn't have either. So But coming up, it's another tough game here, or another game here, another team below 500, and that is Iowa State, the Cyclones there. They will be in action, 3-5. We'll host them at home. We'll see how well we can play against them. Hopefully, we won't have any issues with interceptions, which, knock on wood, probably not going to happen. But nonetheless, here, we'll try to see if we can do a better job here. And this will be our first time ever playing against these guys, too. So this is going to be nice. So we're still ranked number 3 in the nation. Unfortunately, like I said, Florida State won that game against Miami. Shucks, Miami. Maybe next time. But nonetheless, we'll try to see if we can try to crack into that top 2. It's been tough the last couple of weeks now. I'm really hoping that Florida State will... somebody, or Notre Dame, somebody gets knocked down a peg or two, but as long as it's not us. So we'll see what we can do next episode here in episode 80 of all things. Episode 80. So we're taking on Iowa State coming up in the next episode. Stay tuned for that. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you happen to be new. Hit that bell notification so you guys be notified of the series. Also hit that sub button too if you are new. And not to mention, check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and Discord. The links are down below in the description. Check us out on Patreon. We do have a Patreon page. That's a great way to get your player. If you want to be on this team, if you want to be a Highland Scotty, that's the best way to do it. And you guys can check out the link down below for that and more for the channel. But that's it for this episode of the Highland Scotties Team Builder Dynasty here on ESGNet. As always, stay safe, wear a mask, keep yourselves and each other healthy, and I will see you guys next time. Go Scotty Nation.